Hey guys, we're back with Wilbur, the gnome who wants to be a hero, as our character right now. Let's see. I guess we'll
excuse me, Colonel Grandad.
Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
This ring, do you
We never
really
did
think
ask.
it could end the war?
I don't know if there's anything that can end this war.
The gremlin said it would change all our fates. Maybe it's a powerful magic ring.
We are simply soldiers, my boy. We fight when we are told to. Don't worry yourself about anything else.
Sounds sensible.
Okay, just exactly how am I supposed to get into
travel
Human
to
Town?
Human Town in your machine, right?
Absolutely, it's the quickest way.
And the safest?
Absolutely, it's the quickest way.
Well,
Dwarven Ale can be used as a substitute for nitroglycerin.
Well, it has to be diluted and used in small doses, of course.
And the dwarves drink it. And where am I supposed to get something that infernal? Oh, probably the master brewer's the only one who can help us there.
There's just one problem. The storage and brewing of Dwarven Ale is strictly forbidden after there were a number of serious accidents.
I'll see what I can do. Well then, I'll let you get on with your work.
alright, so
Yes,
the
and
next
get a
little
move
thing that we
on.
gotta figure
We
out,
haven't got much time.
as I do remember,
But bear
I
in
mean, last I
mind,
played this was yesterday, so a
Dark
little
Lord
foggy.
knows all
But,
of your thoughts.
Right.
right. I like my helmet, by the way. Anyways, what I do recall is we're supposed to find a cog of a certain type. The gnome made it sound like it was something familiar. So let's check the rooms or something. Maybe it was in his bedroom. Does not look like there's anything in here but a teddy bear. Nothing explorable. Maybe this? There's cogs
One of my
up there.
dad's inventions. He calls it a time measurometer. It splits the day into 2 periods of 12 hours each and shows which hour we are currently in. Sometimes I think that thing uses time up instead of just showing it.
Fair enough. Well, I don't know. I don't know about the cog thing, but I do know the Dwarven Ale, where to find that. To the Master Brewer, sir. Master Brewer, sir. Ah.
The tarps are supposed to offer the stonemasons a little protection. They have to be pretty tough if they're out there in all kinds of weather.
Alright, in we go. Apparently we had to walk outside to go back in, but... Alright, let's talk to the dude.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
I like how I has to yell at him. Hello!
When
Well, let's find out how you beat the robot.
I never thought you'd beat it.
Ha ha! It was an epic scrap, lad, an epic scrap. Dwarf against machine, nature against technology, mind over matter.
Mind? How did you destroy it?
I hit him as hard as I could with heavy objects until sparks started leaping out of him.
Oh, a shrewd tactic.
Too right. But he did land a couple on me. Look what he did to my beard.
Oh, yes.
I was so tanked up with ale and adrenaline I didn't even notice.
Aww. Let's see. I'd like to ask you a question. It's about Dwarven
Mr. Master
Ale.
Brewer, assuming I were to need some Dwarven Ale...
Dwarven ale? It's not allowed, unfortunately.
Why not?
Have you heard about the explosion on Mount Winterpeak?
The volcanic eruption?
Volcanic eruption. Deep under that mountain was the finest ale brewery in the whole Dwarven world. My dad took me there when I was nothing but 2 beer crates tall. Can you imagine how ailed up we were?
Kind of. What happened?
Ah, well, some so-and-so cocked up, and boom! And that was that! All over for Dwarven Ale brewing. After the accident, it was banned as a substance of enjoyment. The sharp taste, the warmth in the throat, gone forever. Now it's only used in warfare and in the alchemy industry.
But you do know how to brew Dwarven Ale, don't you?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I know! I'm the master brewer. It's not difficult either. First, you get barley germinated in a malt house, then let them bloat up after leaving them dormant for a bit. Then kiln dry the green malt, keeping it turned, of course mill it, making sure that the husks don't get destroyed.
The husks? What are...
Then mash the whole lot in a mash tun, obviously using the decoction procedure. After the iodine test, we get on with purifying and separating the malt from the beer wort in a slatted filter bed.
Of course, but...
In other words, we let the draft run through the mash pot. We then put the first wort in the brewing kettle, let it simmer, and add the hops. We let the wort settle to remove the trub crust, add the yeast, and then leave to ferment. Then we run everything through the pebble filter. That's all fair enough. Then it gets more complicated.
And I'm
Stop.
confused.
What? We're just getting to the exciting part.
I'm sure we were, but I just abandoned the idea of brewing some Dwarven Ale myself.
Well, whatever you think.
Let's assume I need a small tankard of Dwarven Ale really urgently. Could you brew it for me?
Could do, but I'm not going to. It's not allowed.
Oh, come on. Who's going to notice? When was the last time another dwarf came by to visit us?
That's a fair time back.
You see? Wouldn't you just love a nice cold Dwarven Ale tonight to celebrate your victory over the robot?
Oh, Dwarven Ale is nectar. I'd certainly enjoy a wee taste of it again. No, but it's not going to happen. I'm missing a few ingredients.
Here
And if I
comes
get
the
them,
catch.
would you brew up 2 tankards then? One for me and one for yourself.
Aye. It's a deal. You find me the missing ingredients, and I'll brew some Dwarven Ale.
Okay, what do you need?
Crystal clear mountain water, hops, and some barley for malting.
Well, that's it? No deviled fire, salamander eyes, or dragon's breath, that sort of thing?
Nope. Water, hops, and malt. Then there's just a few secret ingredients and, naturally synthesized aromatic substances and a couple of E numbers. But I've already got them here.
Okay, water, hops, and barley.
and
I'll
barley.
get them.
Should be easy enough. Alright, let's see what this thing is.
I talked
since
to my
it's
granddad.
focused.
He thinks the ring is important too. He wants to help me get to the human town.
Yeah? Well, of course he wants to do that. Listen to me, laddie. Nothing against your grandpa, but don't you think he's a few gills short of a pint?
My granddad is a great soldier and inventor.
Of course he is. Of course he is. But, how should I put it? He's maybe had one crash landing too many. His flying machines were mostly a bit, temperamental. And let's face it, he wasn't actually the greatest of pilots. Honestly, son, if your grandpa reckons there's something in that story, then for me, that's just one more reason to keep out of it.
Granddad and I will show everyone.
Oh boy. Alright, brew. Where am I supposed to get hops from? From a large...
Do you have any
Yeah, where am
idea
I
where I
supposed
can
to
get the
have
hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that thieving rat took the best part of 5 sacks. I've not enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh? I have to go.
Well, that means that
Enjoy
they're under the
celebration.
counter.
Yeah.
So, first, the rat's gone.
If the rat has stolen that many hops, it might still have something stored in there. There's something in there. Something round. Ugh, hopefully it's not a giant rat dropping. It's a single hop. This is probably all that's left of the stock of hops.
Alright, well, I'll take it. Now, I had picked up the barley when I was in the gnome house or whatever, gnome hole, before. And I'm betting that these icicles are the water that I need, the mountain water. So, what do we do now? Let's talk.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Because I think I have all the materials.
I've got some
Found
hops,
some hops
for the ale.
Oh, no, my lad. That's not enough. I need more hops. A proper handful.
Oh.
But I can't find any more.
Oh, well, that's it as far as the Dwarven Ale's concerned. But you can plant the hops. You'll have enough next year.
Here's some barley from my mum's kitchen. Can it be used for brewing?
Okay.
It's not the best, but it'll have to do.
Okay, so now we have barley.
I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see where I left off here. Okay, he took my barley. There's a single hop. Wait, super fertilizer? No hop. Wasn't there a thing to plant in here? No, that was back at the gnome hole. Oh, it was a flower pot. His mom is a botanist or whatever. Or some such thing. Plant things, concoctions and fertilizers. Yeah. See? Look at the flower pot.
Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
Alright, I have a plan now. You sit here.
Okay, I'll plant the hop in the soil.
Okay. Super fertilizer.
Let's see what happens. I really can't imagine this stuff. Wow.
Shabam.
Good fertilizer, that. Nah.
He's thinking of drinking it.
A huge hop plant with tons of cones. I picked about 10 cones. That should be enough for the Dwarven Ale.
Yep. Alright, so I got that. What can I do with the icicles? Why not?
It'll take a long time for the icicle to melt. After all, the pot isn't all that warm. I should speed up the melting process.
Uh-huh. And you know where to do that? Back at the stove in the kitchen of the, I guess I could take this. I didn't realize I could take it.
I'm not climbing up there. It's all iced up. I'd probably end up breaking my neck.
Oh, I guess I can't take it. I have to walk out and then back in. Alright. Yeah, screw you, dwarf guy. Right here. The stove. It was still warm.
It shouldn't take long to melt the icicle. The stove is still warm. The icicle is gone. All that's left is crystal clear water.
Crystal clear water. Whoa. Alright, so now we've got some hops, some water. We already gave the dude the barley. So let's go back out here and...
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Aye, Wilbur.
I brought some
Okay, got a
hops
pile
for
of
the ale.
hops.
Is this enough?
Ho, that's enough. I hope you haven't been whipping stuff out of my stock.
No. Well, only indirectly.
And here's a lovely big jug of
I have a pot
crystal
of
clear
crystal
water.
clear water for the Dwarven Ale.
Show me. Hey, that water's very good. We can use this.
Alright.
And that means I've got all I need to brew the lovely Dwarven Ale.
What's the lime in the...
Right, it's all go now then.
Alright. Black screen. I hear things happening. Boom! No. Oh, it did, didn't it? Funny. Here it comes.
Hey, laddie, just watch out that you don't get any of that in your eyes. It's dangerous stuff.
I'll be very careful. Thanks very much, sir.
Tell me, Wilbur, what do you need all that junk for? The Dwarven Ale and all the other stuff that you've been dragging out of here the whole evening.
Well, it's because of the ring. I need it. Grandad's helping me get the ring to the human town safe. Well, quickly.
Oh, Wilbur, it's dangerous for a young gnome like yourself out there.
I know, but I promised that gremlin, and I believe it really could be important. And I'd like to get out of here and achieve something.
Taste some adventure, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think that the ring is all that important. Not everybody's born for having adventures, my lad. But maybe you really do need to get out of here.
Really?
Aye, laddie. You still live with your parents, and you keep company with a very interesting, intelligent old dwarf. But that can't go on forever, can it now? So, if you do leave and go off on an adventure, even if it's just to Seastone, then maybe you'll come back and visit and tell me all about it then, eh?
I promise.
Don't forget us. You're going to have to excuse me now. I've got an appointment.
I think he's mocking me. Okay, so I've now got the Dwarven Ale. And what we need now, well, obviously, alright, I've got my map, I've got a parachute, I've got the ring.
Heavy gold
the
ring.
One ring.
Ooh, it feels warm. There is some fine script on the inside, but I can't make out what it says.
Seriously? Alright. Can I put the ring in the fire? Ah, it was worth a try. Alright, I think at this point we have to go back to the gnome hole. Probably talk to the old guy down there. Colonel Grandad. Down the hole.
And down we go.
That is kind of cool. Alright. So,
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
I still haven't found the cog that he needs.
Yes,
Like a
report back.
mechanical like that. Aye, aye, sir.
Here's the Dwarven
Here.
Ale, Grandad.
Oh, my goodness, we must be careful with this. That means we're only missing the cog. Dismissed!
Well then, I'll let you get on with your work.
Yes, and get a move on. We haven't got much time. Take good care of the ring. It's your precious.
Right.
It's your precious. Oh, I love the jokes. I love the jokes. Any ideas what to do with the mechanical flying fish? What can I do with the toolbox? Dismantle the mechanical flying
That won't work,
fish.
it wiggles too much.
That won't work, it wiggles too much.
That won't work, it wiggles too much.
Aha! Hold on. Vice. Let's cramp that fish up in there. There we go. Crunch.
It's stuck. Poor thing. Shouldn't be
This is
problem with the
a
right tool.
stretch because it's more or less I'm looking at my inventory and going, well, I have to be able to do something with these
There you are.
pieces that
a
I have
5/8"
left.
screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and lock ring locking. Maybe that cog wasn't all that important. Fly. Maybe it was important.
His face. Alright, so now I have this cog. Here you go.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Oh, here we go. We have to get in our positions to talk.
Yes, report back.
Here's the
I'm
cog,
reporting.
Grandad.
And there's the awesome completion music.
I had to break my flying fish for that.
War always involves sacrifice. Your flying fish was a hero, one of our best. We will honor his memory. Now I have everything I need. It won't take long now. Prepare yourself for takeoff.
Take off? That's what you meant by take off.
Absolutely. I've aimed her at the town of the humans. Betsy, too, was, of course, designed to shoot grenades. But I'm confident that she'll get your capsule there, too.
Confident? Get me out of here. Please, Grandad.
Listen, my boy. I'm proud of you. You're doing something very brave. Sure, Wilbur. I'd like you to have these.
Your old aviator goggles. Oh, Grandad, I didn't think...
Too slow, my boy.
Fire! Oh god.
Good luck.
The splattered gnome inside the thing. Holy crap. Somebody fire the engineer.
Where is it?
He still hasn't told us, Mother.
He will. Who else knows about it?
The Archmage won't know about it yet. We were able to intercept the servant, as you know. But an elf, Mother. She tried to free MacGuffin. She might know something.
She needs to be watched.
Very well.
She needs to be watched, huh? Not killed.
Mr. Professor, let us have a little chat.
Oh well, no problem. I am an elf, and I'm fit. What now? I'll get the book out of MacGuffin's secret cellar and take it to the Archmage.
Alright.
They were all gone when I got
Well-
there. They collected the cage and were off. Now it's up to us to get the book. Of course I don't have to, but, well, what else am I going to do? It appears to be very important. And even if it isn't important, those shady fellows want to have that book. It's better that we get it out of the cellar before they get their grubby mitts on it. Then don't help me. Why don't you just fly home? Just don't tell my parents anything. Ungrateful feathered fowl.
Alright, well, looks like I'm back to playing the elf chick, so that concludes Wilbur's introduction. And that concludes this video. I'll be back, and we'll see where this goes. Thanks for watching.